Values in sexuality. What is sexuality is a natural and healthy part of living. If all persons are sexual, he may be heterosexual or homosexuals, because 80% are heterosexuals and 20% is, in broad sense, 20% is homosexuals. In a male to male relations, it's called gay. Female to female is a lesbians. Then transgenders and other come in LGBT group. Lesbian, bisexual, and transgender group. Sexuality includes physical, ethical, spiritual, psychological, and emotional dimensions. Every person has dignity and self-worth. Young people should view themselves as a unique and worthwhile individuals within the context of their cultural heritage. Individuals express their sexuality in varied ways. Parents should be their sexuality in varied ways. In pluralistic society, people should respect and accept the diversity of values and beliefs about sexuality that exist in the community. In short, sexuality is just thoughts and feeling. Gender identification also very important, whether he is like opposite sex, then heterosexual, same sex, homosexuals, relationships, values and belief and other things. Shape and body and figure and everything in sexuality in broad sense. Just sexual relationships should never be coercive or exploitative. It should not be a compulsory, particularly it's forceful. It should be from inside. The feelings, emotion is very important things. All children should be loved and cared for. All sexual decisions have effects and consequences. All persons have the right and obligation to make responsible sexual choice, their own choice. They may be hetero or homo, or they may be bisexuals. Individuals, families, and the society benefit when children are able to discuss sexuality with their parents or other trusted adults. Young people explore their values about sexuality as a part of becoming adult. Young people explore their sexuality as a natural process of achieving sexual maturity. Premature involvement in sexual behavior poses risk. Abstaining from sexual intercourse is the most effective method of preventing an STD HIV. Young people who are involved in sexual relationship need access to information about healthcare services. Here I like to add something that as per the great psychologist Sigmund Freud, he said there are, as soon as after the birth of baby, first stage is the oral stage. He start feeding, taking and enjoying these things, mother's milk. Though that same thing is proper way. In future, in adulthood, he become a like that. Maybe just the correlated heterosexual individuals. He loves the breast and get the excitement and their things in a male part. Young people explore their sexuality as a natural process, and second thing is that after oral stage 0 to 1.5 years, then anal stage 1.5 to 3 years, like that, then phallic stage and genital stage. These are the various stages he made from 0 to 12 year age and above is genital stage. Similarly, love map is developed expressed in the particularly before the 8-year age. The after that, if anything is not, love map is not properly development of sexual, these all stages may get disturbed, and they may have confusion about sex. These are just correlating. This is not the real story, or any things why the people are homosexual. Still, scientifically we can't say, because all the hormones, everything is normal. Even we are getting now. Recently, I had the patient. He married. He thinks, and that he said, yeah, I'm not comfortable that girls, those who married with him. She said, okay, this is the doctor family. Yeah? It's okay. It will be goes its own. Naturally, will develop after you are staying together. But at the end, he said, whenever I touch the female partner, I become something odd. I feel to go away anyway from the girls. So he's a homosexual. He developed his activities at the age of 11 years. He liked the male partner and is an active partner even. His contact number of males, but never tried any female. So these are the things you have to be before marriage. You must consider, because there are 20%, and sometimes it's a forcefully, sometimes it's a myth कि that will happen. Okay, in future it will be okay. कुछ दिनों के बाद में ठीक हो जाएगा, like that. This is nothing, because we can't. If the homosexuals is exclusively homosexuals, you can't change their mind. You can't change. No counseling will effect you. You have to do the counseling not to the patient. You have to do the counseling of their parents and others. उनको समझाना होगा कि these are the one tendency. You can't change it. So it is better to, now they are going for divorce. Anyway, these are the things what I like to explain here, just to be OPD wise, how you can interpret or use this, whatever we go on discussing in this sexuality subject and sexual medicine, or these things we will go in this way. Okay, now